Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I don't even know my channel's name, so I'm not going to say welcome to whatever channel this is. I'm Sarah Khan, and today I'm going to be sharing you some of my favorite mangas that have a love-hate relationship. So let's get started. I apologize if this isn't the best quality, or my microphone is out of whack, or my accent's annoying, or whatever's wrong. But I'm going to try my best to keep you guys entertained, keep you guys informed with some manga that you probably have never heard of in your entire life. So the mangas that I'm going to be talking to you guys about are mangas that are kind of unknown, like not that many people have even heard about them or even read about them, but I happen to have found these gems. So I thought it'd be really cool if I share them with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some of my favorite mangas. I'm actually recording this post-production, so I'm sorry if it's kind of awkward when I'm taking pauses or yada yada yada, because I'm actually watching the footage and then recording myself doing whatever I need to do. So let's get started. So the website that I'm on is called the Manga. I used to be on something called the Manga Here, but it's like there's something wrong with it for some reason, so I changed to Manga. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but let's get right down to business. So I don't know if you guys, is this better? Can you guys hear me? No, I'm joking. Okay, I know it's been a while since my last video, but I have a huge explanation which I'm not going to go into, but I will promise you that I'll be uploading after today. So the first manga that I'm going to recommend to you guys is called Miss ABOTT and the Doctor. So one of the reasons why I recommend this manga to you guys is because it's a love-hate relationship, and I think the best comparison to this would definitely be something like Hamilton, the musical. I know it's like a weird comparison, but I'm getting into Hamilton, and this webtoon or manga, whatever you'd like to call it, is so similar to it because it takes place in the 19th century, and the main character is a doctor, and it's a woman. And you have this doctor who is so professional and so classic, and he's like, he thinks about honor, he thinks about rich, he thinks about what people would think about back in the day in America. But then you have this girl who is so similar to the main character of Little Women. If you guys haven't read Little Women, it is an all-time classic, and I totally recommend you guys read it. But if you happen to read it, remember in Little Women there was this girl, and her name was Jo. The main character in this webtoon is extremely similar to Jo. So if you like Little Women and you don't like reading novels or books, this is your manga. Because remember in Little Women, this is for all those who have read the book. Remember in Little Women how we all wanted Jo to get together with Joey, I think that was his name, but her best friend? Well, in this manga, just think of it as an alternate universe where Jo does get together with her best friend, but the only thing is that her best friend happens to be a smart, handsome doctor. Yeah, and more about the relationship is that they're completely opposites. They're like, they hate each other, but they love each other because they agree with each other, and they're cool with each other. I can't explain it anywhere else. So I'm trying my best to be as loud as possible because I know this is going to be disgusting, but I am so sorry. I'm going to do my best. And as you can see, a lot of people liked it. Like this one person named George Jigori, who says how this is a very nice setting. Yeah, and he recommends it should be a film, and I totally recommend it. So as you can see, not that many people have seen it. Like, it kind of ranges around 1,000 to 400. That even makes sense. But in total, 80,000 have seen it, and that's not a lot, because if you compare it to like another manga, which I will be showing you guys, the other manga, which I think is unknown, like 100,000 people, like 400,000 people, so it's a big difference. And especially when you look at Naruto, which I think 1 billion people have seen, so it's a really big difference. But I totally recommend this. And if you are a sucker for 19th century history, and if you're a sucker for doctors and independent and strong women, then I recommend this to you. Alright, so sorry if my voice is kind of changing, but on to the next manga. I'm not going to take too much time editing this because it's my second video, and I'm just trying to like figure out how to record stuff and things like that. But hopefully you guys are getting what you guys signed up for. So the next manga is called Lovely BOKHEE. Oh my god, I love this manga so much, so much. It is so dramatic. So basically, I actually read this in the last week. The other manga that I first talked to you guys about, I read it like a couple of months ago, but this manga actually read a week ago. So basically, this manga, boy, let me talk to you guys about that. I'm stuttering just thinking about it. So basically, this manga is about the girl with the orange hair, which I will point to in a second. It's about her and how she broke up with her ex-boyfriend because her ex-boyfriend was obsessed with her. Her ex-boyfriend was her best friend and he was obsessed with her. So not a bad obsession, but as in like the girl with the orange hair was kind of a mess back in high school. She was like, she wanted to be someone she wasn't. She wanted to kind of fit in with the popular kids. And she couldn't, and she lied to everybody. She pretended to be someone she wasn't. But the person who was on her side was her best friend. And that best friend happened to turn into her boyfriend. And he was always there for her. He was the best boyfriend you could ever imagine. And he's so darn handsome. Oh my god. But anyways, he was like the best boyfriend. And that's her. But unfortunately for her, and as you can see by this manga, she's like, why is he ignoring me? Because she actually broke up with him. And that kind of had this really big stigma on both of them, where her boyfriend just absolutely hated her and then so her best friend, who was her boyfriend at the time, started hating her. And she still loved him. But the main reason why she broke up with him was because she felt like she was ruining him. Because she was such a big mess that she was pulling him into her mess. And so they broke up. They're not together anymore. They used to be best friends. Now they're not. And that's him. He's so handsome. Zoom in on him. Basically, fast forward to like years later, both of them are in college and they happen to be in the same college, you know, by coincidence. And yeah, so they happen to be in the same college by coincidence. And the guy went to the military and now he's even more handsome than before, and she dyed her hair and she cut it and she's still pretending to be someone who she isn't. And when she sees her ex-boyfriend, she starts to remember all the memories they had and she starts to fall in love with him again. And she can't stop it. And he wants nothing to do with her. But then as the manga proceeds, they start becoming friends again, and you know, they start to like each other more. But the only drama is that her ex-boyfriend starts to like her best friend, and that's her best friend, and her best friend's really beautiful and really kind and really nice. But the other problem is that her best friend likes another guy, which if I can find, that's not him. So basically he likes the black hair girl, but the black hair girl has another guy she likes, which is her stepbrother. So yeah, it's really dramatic. So it's basically like, it's a love triangle. So you've got one guy liking this unattainable girl, and this unattainable girl liking her unattainable lover, who is her stepbrother, and then her stepbrother liking her back, but her stepbrother has a fiance. And yeah, it's very dramatic, but it's so enjoyable. And it's not even about the drama. It's about the relationship that develops between the ex-girlfriend and ex-boyfriend. And what I mean by that is that I think the best of relationships are those who they have a big fight but they get back together. And sorry, that wasn't really a good description of anything, but I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. It's a good manga, and I totally recommend you guys to watch it. I'll put the links down below. The next manga is called Ghost Wife, which I just typed in. Ghost Wife is actually something that I watched like 5 months ago, so I don't remember much about it. But I do know that it's really funny, and it's very similar to Nesikoi, as in love and hate, but the only difference between Nisekoi and this kind of manga is that this manga resembles that one anime, which I can't think of on the spot right now. Oh, Wolf Girl Black Prince. This manga resembles Wolf Girl Black Prince, where you've got this sadistic husband or boyfriend, I don't know what you would call it, and you've got this not sadistic, but just as hyper and energetic wife. So that's what happens. Basically, she falls in love with a ghost, and then she starts seeing ghosts like him, and it's fun because she hates him, but he starts liking her, and it's a good adventure. I mean, I've never heard of a manga that has to do with that. And it's, like I said before, this tends to be a little bit more popular than the other two I talked about. But I don't know why, but I think it's good, and I'm sure there's people out there that do enjoy it. I'm gonna need to, I know this is like 26 minutes, which is so long. I'm so sorry, you guys. But yeah, I'm so sorry. But so yeah, these are just kind of love-hate relationships, and it's very similar to Nisekoi. I don't know if I'm gonna cut this down. I'm not gonna cut this down. I'm just gonna have you guys watch the full 26 minutes and 39 seconds of this. So yeah, it's very similar to Nisekoi, and I can't really go into it even more because I have to reread it to like give you guys a good description of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because the actual screen recording goes on to about 26 minutes, and there's no way in the world I would be able to sit through anything like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. So these are my top three mangas that you probably have never heard about in your entire life that have to do with the love-hate genre. If you guys want to see more of this, comment down below, and I'll probably do a better version and a better quality video that has to do with the same kind of topic. So I will be posting once every 2 weeks, so expect a video in a week, so that's exciting. Not in a week, I guess you could say in 2 weeks. So expect a video in 2 weeks. I know you guys can't wait that long, but I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you to the, I think 2 people or 3 people who have subscribed to this channel since my very first cringy video. Thank you, and if you're watching my second cringy video, then I condemn you. Condemn you? Is that the word? I am so appreciated. I'm so appreciative of you. So yeah, so expect another video in 2 weeks, and it'll be a better quality, it'll be a better recording, and you guys don't have to suffer through this disgusting voice. Hopefully future me will put in some good audio so you guys can listen to that, but I won't be putting down the links. I might just be putting down the names of the mangas that I talked about, and then you could probably find it on Manga or any other manga server. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please remember to share, like, and subscribe. And I'm a new YouTuber, not really a new YouTuber, but a YouTuber that's pretending to be new. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'm gonna go ahead and continue looking for more love-hate relationships. Oh wait, can we just talk about what I just passed? But who cares? Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. This is just for fun, so please don't take anything too personally or too disgusting. And I'm gonna go ahead and say bye. Alright? Bye guys, and if you managed to sit through this whole video, thank you so much. If you comment down below, I will reply to you guys, and I'll even answer a question. Alright, so bye guys. This is turning into 15 minutes. I'm talking way too long. I always do that. Bye. This is for real.